later, I look up and I see this dark shadow moving through the trees, and then all of a sudden I see this flash of antlers coming through the trees at about 40, 50 yards away. And then all of a sudden he stepped out into a little bit of an opening, and I saw this flash of antlers and this big body, and the first thing I thought of was, how am I going to convince my wife that this deer is going to look great mounted over top of our bed? Well, I live in Michigan, and to get out there you got to go down into Indiana, and then you're into Illinois, and then you hit Iowa. And there's not a lot in Iowa other than truck stops, corn, and some pig farms. But there's something about truck stop food that I just love. And we had stopped there and we were eating, and man, I tore into that food like Nancy Pelosi tears into a State of the Union speech. Yeah. Thank you, because I just came up with that on the way over here. Oh man, the mosquitoes are out here. It's getting late. Took my dog out for a little walk. She's going for a swim now. But hey, today's verse is Proverbs 16:9. In his heart man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. So I don't know what you're going through or what journey God's got you on. I'm sure you've got some plans and some ideas. But I just want you to embrace that God sometimes has a better plan than what we do. And I know in my life, I've taken some detours, and it's always been better, and he's always been preparing me. My past is shaping my future, and I'm looking forward to more. We lose focus on what's important in life. You know, God has called us to love him and to love others, and along the way, things like this get in the way, and it gets us off track, and it gets us chasing after the wrong things. Whirl around, and that is when I realized I was in stage 1. When you find yourself lost in the wilderness, denial. You deny the fact that you are lost. And as the sun rose and the woods and the aspen trees and the dark timber started lighting up a little bit, that's when I realized, after a lot of prayer and a lot of darkness, I hit stage 5, resignation. Resignation. You resign yourself to the fact that you are lost, and it's not going to be any effort on your part to save you. It's going to take the effort of somebody else to come and rescue you. And that's when I realized, man, I am saved. This is awesome. And as I'm watching this car come up, all of a sudden something hit me, and I realized if I don't do something, this car is going to drive on by me, and I'm still going to be on my lost and aimless wandering. But I tell you that story because not only did it have a happy ending, and I'm glad that it did, but, you know, like I was talking earlier about, you know, what are you chasing in life? You know, what is consuming you? You see, friends, our spiritual life is a lot like being lost in the wilderness. Some of you are in stage 1. You deny. Because I wasn't lost, the trail was lost.